It is hard to make friends in your 20s. The thing is about when you're in your 20s, you're making new friends group. It's very different than being in high school or something, right? In high school, you make people, you meet people from different ethnicity, different groups, different culture as well. But in school, you are in a one class or in one simple domain where you're going constantly for 5 days a week, and then you're seeing the same similar faces every time you meet them. And what happened is that you get you meet someone in school one day, you're going to talk, you know that you're going to see them again the next day, other day, and day after day and day after day, and it's just keep going on, and that's what builds a friendship in a long term, right? Ever noticed that there's so many friends who are like they're together from like primary school, high school? It's not because there's some unique people, oh my god, how do they know about bonding and stuff? No, it's about that they were in the same area, they were in the same primary high school. Even if they were not in the same high school, they were still nearby, right? They're seeing each other every once a while, and that's how it happened, right? But the problem starts when you start moving places. Let's say one of your friend moves to another different city or different country, in my case, and it's really hard to find people that you think are friends, right? And the friends itself, the whole meaning of the friends in 20s is completely different than you had that personification of that friend in when you were in high school. Because the reason in high school you're making me, like I said, you in high school is completely different, right? You are subjected to meet every person once a while, every person, you see them, you're going to see them tomorrow, and that's what happened. But when the high school, or when you move out of the high school, when you go to university and workplace, when you're in 20s, people, the definition of the friends is completely different. Even the best friend is completely different, right? For someone, best friend would be weekends together, yeah, once a while in a month, or once a while in a week or something, right? But the whole thing is this: the friends itself is completely different. Now it's not that you're gonna meet people in the same classroom, same background, same area that you're living in. It's just you're gonna meet new people. That's it. And these new people that you're gonna meet, sometimes it's really hard to trust these people because they can switch up on you at any second, and it's really hard to put trust now. One more thing that happens in your 20s is that you're experiencing the real world for the first time in your for after a while that you're completely an adult, and you're treated as an adult. And now that it's up to you to meet new people, and it's kind of strange because let's say you see yourself as an introverted person, and someone invited you to a party, and for you it's kind of a big deal because you don't know how to socialize. For us, say, even if you go to that party, there's something gonna happen that you're gonna be like, oh, I don't enjoy this, maybe it's not meant for me. No, it's not. Maybe it's not. Maybe it is. But think for a second that, do you really want this, right? Another thing of the friendship is that it's temporary. It's temporary. Like, you're gonna meet people in your university. You're gonna meet in people in your work. You have a clear good bond. But what happened after that person switch jobs? Person graduated. You graduated, and then you getting into the real life, working 5 days a week, 40 hours a week, and then it's completely, the whole friendship is like abrupted. Like you just can't do it. Yeah. And that's when it requires effort, not only from you, it's from everyone, right? What's the easiest way to stay connected? I would ask you a question: what's the easiest way to connect it as a friend? Social media. However, but this social media is kind of a not playing that social media card. What's happening in the social media is just making it more and more isolated. People meet once a while, and then they're going to post a lot of stories, and then maybe a few reels, and you're going to get like, oh my god, why I don't even have a friends, right? You're going to see one of your friend going out with someone else without telling you, and you're going to be like, oh, I thought he was my friend. I thought he was my best friend. Why he didn't invite me? He didn't invite me or something. And that's gonna happen, and it's okay. It's okay. The one thing that you need to know if you want to make friends in your 20s is that cherish the people who shows up and cherish their kindness. Don't think that this person wants to be your friends. It just take it take it every word of the whatever they say as in kindness, that this person is kind to another human being. By another human being I meant me, you. And it's okay. And it's okay. Yeah. It's okay to not have friends. It's okay to not have enemies. Yeah. It's okay just to go outside, figure out your way, because once once you grow up, eventually you will still be surrounded by the people. They will not be the same people you met in your 20s. They will be different. But I think one thing that is another thing that's coming, and we are kind of neglecting the fact that AI, it's all over the world, and most of us, you and me, and the people who even have a friends, their friendship gonna be they're gonna lose friends, not because of they're not connected. That's because they're too connected to AI than a human being, and that is something that it is coming. Yeah, you can't change it. It just there is. Yeah. How to deal with that? I think, like I said, cherish the people who are coming into your life, because don't think that everybody is permanent in your life, right? Even if your friends a friend of 7 year, like even if you know a friend who's like with you from primary high school, primary to like till now in your 20s, you should always know that people grow up. Some people don't grow up. you know Sometimes it happens that you have to say no to that relationship that's been there for like whole decade, and it's just okay, because 20s is a really weird situation. I'm in my early 20s, and it's kind of see you see that pattern. You see that pattern everywhere when you start to live and you start to go outside and you be like, oh my god, this is not what I expected. Yeah, this is not what I thought my 20s will be. And it is okay. It is okay. It is okay. Yeah, I don't know what to do with my life. Yeah, I'm in my second year for university, but even then I have so many doubts that if it's okay with it's a good thing I should do. But the thing is, I think the thing is that one book I read was related to this was Man's Search for Meaning, and it says that there's always a meaning behind everything you do, everything you have achieved, and it has not ended, right? Even if you are like late 80s and you'll be like, "What's the meaning of my life?" It hasn't been concluded until you're dead, until you die. Your life still has meaning until you die, and that is the highest like the highest achievement you can achieve. That's something that I think myself. But one thing that you should be focusing on, that love in your 20s, I think love should be your primary goal, not your not look love by means not in relationship, but just a thing that you love. Even if that's a person, even if that's a dog, even if that's a pet like cat or something, just do what you love. Find people who you love to be around. And now you're gonna be like, Nev, how the fuck we gonna find people who we love or like be surrounded by, when you just said it's really hard to make friends in your 20s? And to be honest, uh, it's okay. It's okay. The point I'm making is this, that you will eventually find people. You know how I said that even if you're in your deathbed, even if you're like in your 50s, after these 20, obviously, when you go up, you will still be surrounded by people. They will not be the same people that you thought that they will last forever. There will be people, because there will be people. You will not be in isolation. Don't You will never be in isolation. You will still be surrounded by people. Even if you're like in like Mount Everest, yeah, let's say meditating, you will still be surrounded by people just like you. Yeah, they will not be the same people. Yeah, it's just gonna be people. You'll always be surrounded by people. You'll always be surrounded by friends, right? You will always be surrounded by friends. Yeah, and that's where the definition of the friends is completely different than you were romanticizing about. Yeah, the thing is that, oh, look at the Stranger Thing. They're like five people. They're five best friends doing that and that and that. I want something like that. In reality, you might not get something like that. However, you may get some five friends that you've gone to for a trip. Yeah, you don't talk to them like the way you talk to everybody. It's just okay. It's okay. Yeah, it's okay. The point I'm making is that even when you're lonely, you're not lonely. Even if you don't have friends, you still have friends, right? Even if you don't find any comfort in home and anywhere you go, even if you're fucking depressed, the point I'm making is that there are still people around you. There's still people you can trust. They will not be permanent. No one is permanent in your life. No one is permanent in your life. Yeah, it's okay that that person left you for someone. It's okay if the friends you thought uh, will last forever. It's okay if not. Yeah, it's okay. All I'm saying is this, that it is stupid to think about that you don't have any friends. It's okay to think that it's very difficult to make friends. Yes, it is difficult to make friends. Yes, it is. Sometimes you're gonna think that uh, why I don't have any friends. Yeah, sometimes you're gonna think like when I was in high school or maybe primary, I used to get so many messages till like 2 a.m. and it's just okay. And now you're in 20 and like no one messages like even at like 6 p.m., 7 p.m. Right? The only message you get from someone like some stupid reel sent to you by someone that you just know. Yeah, maybe you don't want to talk to them anymore. It's just okay. It's okay. It's really hard to make friends, but it's not hard to find friends. Yeah. Uh, Couple of advice that I'm gonna give you is that find community. You will find community. You will find people. You will find friends. You will find relationship. You will find love. Everything that you are dreaming of right now, you were romanticizing of right now, you will find it. Yeah, and it may take longer. It may take maybe a few years. That's all right. The point is that you need to make effort. Yeah, this is something that you have to do. You need to make effort. You need to make effort. Let's say, oh, you only slept 4 hours, and then one of the someone, maybe not even friend, like someone asked you if you want to come to a party, right? It's like it's like you had a like 8 hour shift in your like supermarket. You only with your only 4 hours sleep, and someone asked you like after a very long time, they'll ask you like, do you want to come to this party? It's okay. It's okay if you're. It's okay to not have 8 hours sleep on that day, because and it's okay if it's the shittiest party. You will think that it's not going to serve you any purpose, which is fine. Yeah, which is fine, because the point I'm making is this, that say yes, say yes, say yes, unless you have a specific goal in your mind, unless you're fucking Michael Jackson just like making music every fucking day, every fucking second, unless you're fucking Albert Einstein, unless you're fucking Oppenheimer, unless you're fucking, if you think yourself as like some person who's gonna change the trajectory of the world, say yes, say yes, say yes. Doesn't matter how tired you are, doesn't matter how shitty you are, like say yes to parties, say yes to go out, hang out, meet new people, right? Say no to fucking drugs, dude. This is you're lonely with drugs, you're gonna be isolated and alienated and lonely, right? Say no to drugs. Say no to shit that is not for you, right? And say no to the people who's gonna make you miserable, right? And in 20s, you're gonna meet a lot of people in your 20s, because I'm still meeting. Think I've seen a couple of people that just be like, oh my god, you're gonna meet in 20s, you're gonna figure out, you're gonna think, you have to think your life every fucking day, because sometime you're gonna be like, oh, this is not what I want to do. And then you're gonna meet a fucking dude, 50-year-old, going through divorce, smoking cigarette, has like a worst physique you ever seen in the fucking world, looks like a fucking alien, and you're gonna be like, I don't want to fucking end up this guy. And you ask his story, and his story is similar to your story right now. Yeah, you can sort of resonate. If I go through if I do the same thing like what I was thinking doing, I'll end up like this, and you don't want to do it, right? It's okay. All I'm saying is a fuck it and be live your life like a life. Yeah. It's very hard to make friends. I've said that so many times, and I'll say it one more time. It's okay. It's okay to find people. It's okay to find not find friends, right? See, you need to change the definition of the friend. What do you call a friend? Friend is someone that you hang out with. Yeah. Then you should hang out with. You can hang out with monkeys and be like, your monkeys are your friends. Yeah, maybe. Monkeys, I mean literal monkey, not like ironical, like, oh, how dare you to call my friends monkey. No. um that's okay. Yeah, you're gonna find people, you're gonna meet people, you're gonna see people that not your type, but still you're stuck with them somehow. And that's what's gonna be like. That 20s is like, ever seen your relative that your parents don't like that relative, but when they come over they have to pretend that, oh my god, yeah, how can you do that? Like, how can you let this person get into your house and then pretend that you don't hate that person? Yeah. And that's what 20s is for, because you need to know how to cooperate with people, you need to know how to um, check the kindness, and you need to know that it's okay to not have friends, but it is not okay to make them enemies, all right, or make them like, oh, I hate this person. Because honestly, if you think you're like, you don't have any friends, other person is thinking the same thing. If you think, oh my god, I don't have that friend circle that I've been dreaming of, the person you're thinking of that this person has a friend circle does not even have a friend circle. And I can tell you that you can be surrounded by people and still feel isolated, and you can be isolated and still feel like you're surrounded by people, right? And that just comes under like what sort of surrounding you're into, what sort of people are you surrounded by, right? You can think, the only way to look at this, like, any friend can become your enemy at any point. Any enemy can become your friend at some point, at any point. And that's what makes your 20s like a roller coaster, like a roller coaster, literal. Because you don't know when your friend's going to switch up on you. You don't know when that enemy going to become your best friend. And that's beautiful. And that's like a plot twist in their story, right? You're going to meet many people like, oh my God, I know this person for like last 5 decades. Maybe the plot twist didn't happen for them. Maybe it will not happen for you. But always remember, there's always a possibility. Not saying you should not trust that person. Just remember, when you're trusting someone, there's a possibility. Anyway, that's it, guys.